This is the plaintiff, Tracy Simon. She says she makes custom drink coasters out of cork, and the defendant's trying to stiff her. She sent the defendant the coasters she ordered with poodles on them. The woman said she'd pay her, but hasn't. And she's not about to be ripped off, so she's suing for $150, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Virginia Sokoka. She says the plaintiff is her niece, and she paid her in full for the Poodle coasters she ordered. She has no idea why she's being sued today. The plaintiff posted lies on Facebook about her, and after this case is over, they are done. She's accused of stealing Poodle coasters.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant, her aunt, asked her to make some custom drink coasters with poodles on them, and she hasn't been paid. But the defendant says her niece is mistaken because she paid her in full and doesn't owe her anything. It's the case of doggone it.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
All right, Ms. Simon, you are suing your aunt, Ms. Sakaoka, for $150 because, according to you, she didn't send you the money that she was supposed to for some coasters that you made for her. Tell me what happened, Ms. Simon.
I had received a text message from her on November 23rd of last year asking me to make some coasters for her. So I called to talk to her. We went over it. I started pulling images. I showed them to her. She approved them. I ordered the coasters. She wanted to order them, and I told her, no, I already had them in my cart on my Amazon account. So I got the coasters, showed them to her, put the design on the laser, and etched them with the laser. And December 1st, I sent them to her. And
Okay, let's back up a second. I'm
money.
looking at the text between you two, and you send her a picture of some coasters on Amazon. She asks for 8 without rubber on them. She then asks, how much are 10? And you say, these are the ones I was looking at, they are $10.99. And she says, okay, can you do both? And you say, yes, that's 22. 22 what? Dollars.
$22 to purchase the coasters.
Right. So then there would be 10 of one and 10 of another, so there would be a total of 20 coasters.
Right. But
Okay.
I misunderstood what she was saying because I actually asked her, I'm like, are you wanting 4 of each? And that's when she told me on the phone, yes.
Right, which I get where the misunderstanding is, and I think she does too. But, you know, when you say, these are the ones I'm looking at, it's $10.99, okay, can you do both? You say, yes, that's $22. Why would she pay for all of them if you're only going to send 8 of them to her? Doesn't make any sense. Like, this is like so hairy. Are you buying 8? Are you buying 20? Is she giving them to you at cost? Are you paying her for the effort? Like, what was your understanding, Ms. Sakaoka?
My understanding was she told me there were 10 of each, and it was $22. I said, I will pay the $22. Then she asked me, can I have $10, Aunt Virginia?
Where's that? Is that in the text?
No, that was on the phone.
Okay.
She said, can I have 10 to make them? I said, yes, no problem at all. And I said, let me send you 8 for sending them to me. I don't want you to pay to send them, and I will just send you $40.
Okay.
That was the deal. My understanding was I was paying for all the coasters.
I'm going to send you 40 so I pay for shipping. Okay. I'm going to get busy and do it right now. Love the way it turned out. I've been productive today. Did you do them all night?
Those are the coasters right there. That's one set of them.
Right, you're saying that, but you saw where you had said that, where, you know, you were, she asked how much it was, and you told, like, it's kind of hairy how many you're supposed to send. What did you do with the other ones? Did you not, did you just save those coasters and not make any more?
I had previously made 2 sets for her before. And I told her that because they were the mini ones, they were 10. My regular price on my larger ones are 15 for a set of 4.
Okay, well, none of that was discussed in the text. The only thing you answer to your aunt is, that's $22 for me to order all of these, and you never say, but you'll pay the $22 and I'm keeping most of them. Like that's not discussed. You're telling her the price to buy all of them. But I understand that she had originally asked for 8 coasters. I know. So what do you send? You send 4 of these.
That one, I sent 4 of those and 4 of those.
All right. How many are you sending me? Because you said they were $22 and I sent 40. She says you asked for 8. And then your aunt says to you, and it cost me 40? Did you mail cash?
Yes, because that's what she asked for. And it was the second time I did it.
Why would you do that? Why would anybody send cash?
I told her I didn't feel comfortable.
Then don't do it. Don't send her cash. Send her a money order. Go through the trouble of going to the post office and getting a money order.
But I wrapped it in computer paper. I wrote my name up on the left-hand corner. I wrote her name.
Yeah, we don't send cash. People don't send cash through the mail, but for this reason.
It was the second time, ma'am.
I'm sorry, you say that in your defense? There shouldn't be a first time, much less a second time. You shouldn't do it because the chances are that this is going to happen. Did you actually mail it or did someone else mail it?
My husband mailed it after I put it in the envelope. He was going to the post office to
Is your
mail
husband
his
there?
bills.
Is your husband there?
Yes.
Can I talk to him?
Just a moment. Frank?
Does he know you're on the People's Court right now?
I hope so. Just a moment.
Hello.
Hi, Frank. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? I got some questions for you if you don't mind.
Sure. Here we
Okay.
go.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
So she says she gave you an envelope with the cash in it.
Yes.
Did she?
Yeah. I mean, I mailed it.
Okay. And Ms. Simon says she didn't get it. Do you have any idea what might have happened to it, or you have no clue? I mean,
I have no clue. Don't even have any notions.
okay. All right, go ahead. You can put your wife back on. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Simon, did you get the money or you didn't get the money?
I never got anything in the mail.
Yeah. Now, this ends up getting kind of nasty between you two, and you had apparently been close enough that you're calling each other on Thanksgiving and doing business with each other and staying in communication and texting with each other. Have you always had a good relationship with your aunt?
For the most part, yes. We had a little falling out, but we've always been close.
Okay, so she is very adamant that she mailed it. I'm sure you're just as adamant that you didn't get it. But your posts afterwards, your public posts about your aunt afterwards, weren't, hey, she really owes me the money because, if I didn't get it, then, the risk of the money being stolen is on her, not on me. You actually called her a liar, and you actually said that she was trying to defraud you and stuff and cheat you, and she's a cheat and a liar. That was so strong to go from 0 to 60 like that. Why did you feel that she was lying as opposed to that the money was lost?
Just things that have happened in the past.
Anything you care to share?
Other family that is not here that I really don't want to drag in. Things have happened where she bought stuff from them and she only paid them for one thing and then they took both. So it's not just, it's a perpetual thing.
Perpetual. Okay. So this is about $40. How did $40 become $150?
Court cost, time that I could be actually making money because I have a bunch of stuff on my computer ready to cut. And I have some orders I have to get out that I've had to put on hold for the day.
You mailed the 40, Ms. Sakaoka, before you get the order?
Yes, no, I mailed it the same day that she told me she mailed me the coasters. Also,
so you hadn't received the coasters by the time you paid the 40?
No, I had not.
Okay.
And I have not received the envelope back either. So it didn't come back to me.
No, let me just tell you where your 40 is. Somebody stole your 40. That's what happened. That's why you don't send cash in the mail. I don't care who tells you to or who asks you to. Oh, and by the way, watch this. Miss Simon, did you tell her to send cash?
No, I did not. I actually tried to get her to use PayPal.
Right, and I saw the text about PayPal, but there's other cash apps that are less, I shouldn't.
I have a checking
I mean, it's just
account.
it's what a time to be alive where you can just pay someone through a cash app. It's so easy. But if you're not going to do that and you don't want to learn new tricks, then you have to go to that same post office, send your husband, he seems to be very compliant, and have him get a money order instead, buy the money order and put it in there. Then you have some recourse, you know?
I have a checking account, ma'am.
Well, then send a check.
That's what I wanted to do.
Then do it.
And she's the one that told me not to.
Do you have any proof that she
wanted
told you to
cash.
send cash?
Yes, ma'am, she did.
No. Do you have any proof?
And it was the second time.
Do you have any proof that she insisted that she would only take cash in the mail as a form of payment? Do you have any proof?
Because it was on the phone.
Yeah, well, then you don't have proof. I would never send cash. I don't care who tells me to, because the onus of proof of payment is on the person who's sending it. So the person taking that risk is you. It's not her. You're the one who's taking the risk. So I am not going to order you to pay $150. I am going to order you to pay the $40. And what do I do with the fact that everything was so hairy about whether she's getting 20 of them or whether she's getting 10 of them? What's your position, Ms. Sakaoka?
I thought I was getting the 20, 10 of each size.
Right. And what do I do with the fact that you, Ms. Simon, said to her, oh, yeah, that's right, and then what you sent were 8?
We were on the phone talking at the time, too. Like I said, I had originally
tell me why
thought-
you say this. I thought you said 20. 2 bought 10, yes, of each size, of the round and of the square. Sorry, I haven't had coffee. Yes, you're right. She expected 20 coasters. She didn't expect 8. So why should I make her pay the 40? This is an issue that arises after she mails the 40. And you say, yes, that's right. Why are you telling her, yes, you're getting 20? This is what you say here in the text.
That was a misunderstanding on my part.
It sure was. I'm going to order her to pay you $20 based on the text that I see. And now I would like to know, Ms. Simon and Ms. Sakaoka, was your relationship worth more than $20?
No.
Because it kind of should have been from all the texts that I see between you guys. I get to know people through the texts. It's what happens before the lawsuit, before people's relationships get strained, before you end up not talking to each other. And I don't know, I saw something more than a $20 relationship. Ms. Simon, have you talked to your aunt since all this happened?
She actually accidentally sent me a video thing, and then she said, oh, I don't want to talk to you. And that's when I told her, oh, I still haven't got any money. And I haven't spoke to her since.
So she obviously already didn't want to talk to you without knowing you hadn't gotten the money.
Right.
Or you got the money, and when she said she didn't want to talk to you, now you're saying you didn't get the money. Listen, I don't know. I'm going to tell you what the law is. The law is that the sender has the burden of proof of payment. And so that's why the sender never sends cash. I don't care what, unless you have a written waiver on the part of the buyer that if the cash gets lost, it's on them. The law is it's on you as the sender to prove you paid. So I am going to order you to pay. I'm not going to order you to pay $150. I'm not even going to order you to pay $40 based on the text I'm reading. I'm going to order you to pay $20. $20 plus your court costs, Ms. Simon. That is my verdict.
So this lawsuit may have ended a relationship, but the plaintiff is going to get $20. She wanted $150, and she doesn't get it. Ms. Sakaoka, how do you feel about this? You're going to have to get $20 to the plaintiff, and you got to figure out how to do it. How are you going to do it?
By a check.
Okay, your choice. You're going to send a check,
Yeah.
and again, you think this is it between you, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, well, Ms. Simon, she says she's done with you, but you're going to get a check for $20. How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it. Hopefully I get the check because I haven't got anything in the past, so we'll see.
Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe that $40 she said will show up someday. Chances are it won't. But in any event, are you okay with the relationship coming to an end like this?
That side of my family? No, not really.
Okay, that'll bring this case to a close then, Harvey.
You know, Doug, we always talk about a contract like it's a piece of paper that a lawyer drafts in an office. Contract can be written on a napkin, and now a contract can be written via text or email. So you could literally put all the elements in a text and have a valid contract.
I'm going through a divorce. We were married in 1998, but I helped build my own house in 1986 when I was single. Do I have to share my house with him? He was never put on the deed.
The short answer is no. That's premarital property, and it is not part of the divorce settlement.
Right.
Now, having said that, sometimes people put additions to the house.
Right.
Or he helps to pay the mortgage on the house.
Right.
Or so he puts X amount into the house. He would be entitled to half of X of what he put into it.
Right, it would be what they call quantum merit, as much as is deserved under the circumstances, what the amount that he deserves. But it's amazing, the stuff, and all of a sudden, once the divorce happens, the party that didn't own the property before marriage suddenly did everything. You're like, oh my God, this guy did everything in the house. He paid the mortgage. He paid for the newspaper delivery. He cleaned up the yard. He maintained the house. He improved the house. It's like over and over and over again. Sometimes it's true, sometimes not so much.
Right.